Inspired by my favorite show, The Bear.
It's tremendous, Chef.
Thank you, Chef.
Let's create something special today. So today we're making cola braised short ribs with risotto.
Great, let's go.
I like to start with all my prep work, making sure that everything gets organized and put into place. We're going to start by braising our beef, so make sure to add 2 tablespoons oil to a pot. We can always deglaze it once we're ready to start. I like to carefully add in my short ribs, making sure that it's not too compact in there, and I'm going to be turning them all the sides, making sure all the sides get brown. I started using this fork because it just got too hot to turn, but like I mentioned, make sure you get all the sides, even then that means standing it up. I love the smell of short ribs, so honestly this was really awesome to cook. I was enjoying every moment of it, and seeing it change color was really nice. Once you get a nice color all around, you can see that we're going to take it, pick it up, and set it on a plate. We have a beautiful short rib. Amazing. What do you think?
Absolutely beautiful.
In that same pot, we're going to add in our onions. You're going to add your celery as well, carrots, and ultimately garlic. And make sure you give this all a mix around until it starts to get a nice color. You can see it change in front of your eyes. Also, the aroma will help. Then you're going to add in your tomato paste. Now, in order to deglaze the pot, you can add in your Coca-Cola and make sure you scrape the bottom, as it's going to have a lot of your flavor is now caked onto the bottom. So by scraping it out, it'll make sure to get it all over. Then you're going to add your beef broth. Added a bay leaf at the top for a nice flavor and some rosemary. Stir till it got a nice heat and came to a nice boil. Then I decided to add back in my short rib. Because we're a big family, I decided to go with 5 pieces instead of just the 4. In order to make sure that I can cover with liquid, I added a little bit more of that vegetable. We're going to cover our stovetop and let it simmer for 3 to 4 hours. For the risotto, we're going to add in our beef broth, tomato paste, and give it a nice mix. I added some pieces of fresh Parmesan as well, the rinds, just to hide in a nice little flavor, and then a bay leaf on the top. I don't know how my camera wasn't recording, but we're at this step already. Risotto is different from rice, so you slowly want to add cups of the broth in so the rice can absorb the liquid and then it continues to grow. You don't want to do it all rushed. Take your time with it, mix nice and easy, stir carefully. I had almost forgot to add salt and pepper, so I decided to do it at this step. It's not too late, as I still have half of my risotto left to cook. So remember, pour, stir, and mix gradually. This step is going to happen over and over. You're going to add about 8 cups of that broth that you've been working on. So, I mean, literally just keep working at it. While my risotto's finishing up, as I had my dad help me out, I decided to prep my table for the cheese wheel, and I did some nice mise en place so it can look this nice. Check it out. So we're going to start to grate the cheese, and as you guys can tell, I'm getting some really good aromas off of it. This was my first time getting a fresh Parmesan slice and just grating it myself, so I had never smelled something like this. Like, the actual freshly grated Parmesan was just great to work with. And I know I just enjoyed every moment of it. As you guys can see, I ended up using almost all of it. Just, I don't know, I was sneaking off little bites off camera, but yeah, this was great to work with, and honestly a really good texture and taste. With our risotto done, all that's left is to add that delicious Parmesan, and it all goes in. You're gonna grab something to mix it around and give your risotto a nice stir. Remember to mix carefully. Now we're gonna plate our dish, and I can't emphasize this enough. Details, details, details. When plating, when doing everything, when it comes to cooking, it's all about the small details. So take your time. As you guys can see, I dropped a small scoop on the side, but it's okay. Take a step back, reassess, and clean your plate. reorganize your garnishing, and your plate goes back on. As you guys can see, just the plate alone looks beautiful. But now for what we've been waiting for. So we're gonna set our nice short rib on top. Oop, you might have a little accident, it's okay.
Add some sauce.
Reflip. And our short rib is done. And there you have it, a beautiful cola braised short rib with risotto. All that's left to do, share it with somebody you like or somebody you love, and enjoy this delicious meal.
Thank you. Do you think maybe we start rolling